I grew up in Sacramento, California, one of the nation's most diverse cities. And of course, you have every type of woman there. Black, white, Asian, mixed. Beautiful from head to toe. And if you're a black man that's doing fairly well, you have a lot of opportunities, especially if things don't work out in Black America. You always can go to someplace else. And to be honest, most brothers who do typically don't come back. I was one of the only few in Brother Search for Uhuru from SAC that stayed with the black community. Most black men, they don't. But what happens if you've been exposed? And what do I mean exposed? Like you're a black man from Black America, then you go to like a predominantly white institution, you start dating white women, you start dating Asian women, and then you have an opportunity to date a sister that's doing very well. She's very beautiful, opulent, everything, right? And it's really a match made in heaven. And she even comes from a great family, a family that could actually benefit you. Would you take that opportunity? Because, you have a lot of black men that date outside their race. And they're like, well, I will date with a black woman if it's the perfect opportunity. And that was Michael B. Jordan. The lady was Lori Harvey. It was the perfect opportunity. He's one of the best actors in Hollywood. Lori Harvey's stepfather is Steve Harvey. He could learn a lot from Steve Harvey. She's beautiful. She's black. People are going to like it. They're a good looking couple together. And that is exactly what he did. But Dima, game over sound effect. Just like it started, it ended. And that was Michael B. Jordan looking sad at the Golden State Warriors game once Lori Harvey dumped him. And she dumped him in a pretty interesting way. At least we feel she dumped him. Because she was even posting things of like license plates of dump him and stuff like that. And of course, her fan base came after Michael B. Jordan. There were cryptic messages sent by her mother. Steve Harvey sort of sneak dissed him. And of course, Michael B. Jordan, like most black men, when you're getting crapped on by a female fan base, you can't really respond. You have to be quiet and do something different, which is what Michael B. Jordan is planning to do right now. But before we get into that, I kind of want to know, why are black men like Michael B. Jordan dating other women that's not in the black community? Let's play this clip.
So Associate Mind asked me, why do black men love white women so much? Why do you see a lot of black celebrities dating white women? All these athletes, singers, rappers, why do they love white women so much? And me, having experience dating outside of my race, I can give you about 2 or 3 reasons. Number one, white women are a lot more submissive and more feminine. They're more compliant. I don't know what it is, but maybe because how black guys carry themselves, they appreciate the masculine energy, and the women are more compliant. They're not giving you a headache, whereas black women are more masculine in general, on average, and they give black men a lot of headache. So a lot of black men turn to white women or Asians or Hispanics because they're more compliant. They're willing to follow the man's lead, especially if he's somebody of high quality. And number two, another thing is that the women are, like I said, feminine. They take care of themselves and they help the men think outside of the box. Because of her friends that are successful or in a different social economic standard, you learn about investments and business. Whereas if you date Shaniqua from across the street, she probably comes from a broken home, and so you don't get that same kind of exposure when you're dating a white woman, because maybe if she's not like white or anything like that, she comes from a good home. Therefore, you hang around her friends and you're able to learn about different other opportunities to help expand your business or help you grow as a person, as a man. And then number 3 is they're less of a headache, to be honest. A lot of guys that I know who date outside of their race, they're a lot more happier. There's a lot less drama. There's a lot less fighting, just in general, on average. I'm not saying all black women are headaches, but in general, a lot of white women are less of a headache. They're less confrontational when dealing with black men, from my perspective, from my own experiences at least. So anyways, that was just what I wanted to share to you guys.
So shout out to that brother Don_TV, also known as Don Donna TV on TikTok. I believe that a lot of brothers can relate to this, and this is what it seems Michael B. Jordan is doing. He is now dating a British model. She is quite attractive. She's also young. Her name is Amber Jepson, and they've been seen out in Britain all over the place. But now, what's the difference here? Well, number one, unlike Lori Harvey, who has the mindset that I'm a boss, their whole relationship is about me. If my needs are not being met, then you have to go. And a lot of women are okay with that. But Michael B. Jordan is not even going back to black women. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get black women who are feminine and nice, because you can. You know, I know we have problems in the community, but I love our people, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that it won't happen. But he's been exposed. That's the issue there. Black men like Michael B. Jordan, they don't get online and complain. They don't get online and talk about their issues with the black community. They have so many options, they just go ahead and make a move. And also, both of them made a move, but we already know that even Damson Idris, his time is limited. Black men are looking for a woman that is going to be traditionally somewhat submissive. I know the brother had the term called compliant. Now, I know a lot of women have a problem with that. But men, if you're a husband, you are compliant. Taking care of women is a hard task. You have to get up and work and take care of your family, no matter how you feel. If your wife is mad at you, whatever, being a man, you have to do a lot of service for a woman. That's something that a lot of women don't understand. Men, if you're a real man, you're in servitude typically to the community you live in, and then also to your woman and the kids you have. You are a complete lifetime servant without any excuses. But also, Michael B. Jordan is looking at the fact this lady is also a supermodel. She has a different aspect on men than Lori B. Harvey. And I think that what happens is a lot of black men, even when they see black women, they kind of get scared because they're like, okay, she's beautiful, she's black, but what is her position towards men? And you start to look at the upbringing. Oh, well, okay, there's no dad there. And I'm telling you, it's a big problem. A lot of black women that come up and the father's not there, they have a hard time understanding what a successful masculine man will want because they just haven't been taught that. But even the ones that come from even like let's say a little bit of a weaker stepfather, like Steve Harvey, they don't understand what they have to give to a man. And so a lot of times the black men don't have the time to sit back and train you or accept you as you are. That's what we used to hear Mary J. Blige sing and everybody else, accept me as I am. But most black men don't want to do that if they're doing very well. They're going to find somebody who's doing, who is what they need to be. And this is something that we don't really get. And I want to kind of talk about this because a lot of black women, when you meet a man, you don't want him to come rough around the edges. You want him to come with pretty much everything intact. But now the woman that doesn't even look at herself to say, am I intact? So then when you look at these black men who've been exposed and then they have some women that, are going to be a little bit okay to be feminine and supportive, then all of a sudden the black man is looked bad upon. And I get it. Everybody's not going to be hardcore pro-black like me and Dr. Umar. And that's going to stick with the community because we know we have those women in our community already. We know we have those women in our community. We get it. But everybody's not going to be like us. Michael B. Jordan is going to be like, look, I had a bad experience last time. And, I'm going to go out there what I know, what it works for me. And that's it. And a lot of times, a lot of sisters don't even get a chance to get with a Michael B. Jordan because this is what he's dating. He don't say anything. He just exits out the black dating space market. And women are praising Lori B. Harvey, but when these guys get by themselves in a closed door room, what are they talking about? You see how they really feel. And if women knew how these guys really felt, it'd shock you. Not that they hate women, because I don't believe they do, but it's just the culture of young women today really has put it in a bad situation where brothers can really come together and really work with some of the sisters in relationships. And a lot of women don't get that. They want to be a hot girl like Lori B. Harvey and be able to keep dumping guys when they want. And you can only do that for so long until you can't do it anymore. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.